Hello everybody, my name is Ostentatious24 and welcome back to Shuffle. But let us begin. After school I walked alone down Komarebi Street. Alicia and Mayumi had been planning little jaunts for everyone, but today I had some personal business, so I declined. Interesting. Since I didn't get the shoes I wanted last month, I plan to shop around today. I just hope it's not. Hope it's not that bad. I tried vehemently to avoid that one. I'm not comfortable with that one. Perhaps I had bad timing, but the shoes I'd found so easily before were nowhere to be seen. Why is it so hot? Well, you know what they say. No, I don't know what they say. I forgot what they say. It's something my grandpa... I don't think he ever told it to me, but it's something he told my mom a lot as a kid. Something about never meant to... if you want something badly... It's kind of like the idea of if you love something, set it free, and if it comes back, it'll... I think that's basically it. If you love it enough, it'll come back to you. Basically, if you see something, but you shouldn't buy it, even if you have the money for it, you should be smart. But if you wait and let it go, and it's still there the next time you come back around to it, then it was meant to be. But if not, well, then it wasn't. Heck, that was weird. Those shoes were just not meant to be. But if they show up at a later point, then maybe they were meant to be. Why is it so hot? I looked up at the blue sky. Inclined slightly to the west was a perfect piercing circle of light. When I opened the door, the cool air from inside felt like salvation. I walked inside and it was as if I'd stepped directly into paradise. Oops. My apologies. The invention that saved the most people in the human realm has got to be air conditioning. Flooded with happiness, I looked across the floor and saw several empty seats among a fair amount of customers. In this case, I'd be able to sit for a while without being chased out.
Welcome.
Her calm voice echoing out. The waitress appeared from the back. Been here many times, but I heard this place was quite famous for the design of the waitresses' uniforms. So if you asked Itsuki, he'd say prefer more attention was paid to the who was wearing the uniform. Moving things a little bit so I can lean in closer, so I don't wake people, but so that you can also hear me. This waitress, though, would be enough to make Itsuki eat his words. As she approached me, I found myself thinking that, despite myself. You know, I had a sneaking suspicion. It was either her or Asa. Those could be, we just pop in by accident. I thought someone worked here, but I couldn't remember who. I have to say, oh god, it's so embarrassing. To get back into her voice, I have to say, I have to do her cute little thing.
Table for one.
Ah yes, not smoking please. Wait, Kareha senpai!
Konnichiwa desu. Yes, hello.
The blonde god's body was dressed up in the waitress uniform, but no matter how you looked at it was definitely Kareha senpai. Right. I look at her, I see an elf, the blonde hair, the pointy ears. I forgot. Yeah, there's no elves here. It's gods and demons. She tilted her head slightly, giving her usual dazzling, angelic smile. What are you doing here?
I'm working here.
Working? Did you always work here?
Since last month, we'll be graduating next year, so Asa invited me to go on a trip with her.
Ah, so you're saving up for that.
just for the trip. I've got no savings,
せっか
but
くですし、朝ちゃんに贈り物をしたいと思いまして。
My apologies.
I'd also like to get something for Asa.
A present?
バーベナ学園に入って最初にできたお友達が朝ちゃんだったんです。そのおかげで3年間とても楽しい学園生活を送ることができました。
What is wrong with my throat all of a sudden?
Yes, when I entered Verbena Academy, Asa was my first friend. Thanks to her, I was able to enjoy the past 3
です
years.
からそのお礼の気持ちを込めて何か贈り物をと思ったのですけれど、どうせでしたら自分で働いたお金でと思いまして。
So I wanted to give her something to show my thanks. And when I thought about it, I thought I'd like to buy it with money I had earned myself.
That was a really nice thought. But isn't that what children usually do for their parents? Does Asa-senpai know you got a part-time job?
朝ちゃんには最初に相談しましたから。
Doesn't help she's got that thing in her hair. Makes her look more like Zelda. Princess Zelda. Forgot which one though. Is it Ocarina? No. That one is my favorite Zelda though. Adult one, don't get weird on me.
Yes, I talked to her about it
公
first.
資金を貯めるからと言ったら朝ちゃんも賛成してくださいました。
I told her I was looking to save for the trip, and she thought it was a good idea.
朝ちゃんもお誘いしてみた
That
の
or
ですけ
Twilight
ど、
Princess Zelda was nice too.
制服が恥ずかしいからと言われまして。
I asked her if she'd like to work here too, but she said the uniform is too embarrassing.
Oh. Ooh, I think this is a very divisive? That's not the right word. Decisive! It was just in my head and then I said the other one. I think this is a very decisive moment. Yeah, not much progress has been made. This might be a very defining factor. Because I'm fairly certain, up to this point, for the most part, Kareha and Asa share dialogue route options. Like maybe one or two here and there are different, but I think this is a defining one. Maybe. Unless I'm misremembering. Maybe it doesn't matter. But I do like Kareha more, so I'm gonna lean more towards that. I'm sorry if you're Asa Senpai Sims. It just flows better. I'm sorry for calling you a simp, but it just flowed better. She'd be no match for you. Well, Asa Senpai would be no match for you in that uniform.
そんなことありませんのに。
Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's opposite day. Maybe praising Asa would give you points towards Kareha. Oh god, I don't know anymore.
That's not
む
true.
しろ朝ちゃんの方がはるかに可愛らしいですから。
Asa would certainly be leaps and bounds cuter than I am.
Kareha Senpai sounded disappointed. She certainly believed what she'd said. It's true that Asa Senpai was certainly cute. It wasn't that she wouldn't look good in the uniform. It's just that Kareha Senpai set the bar too high. However, Kareha Senpai looked extremely sad.
やっぱり朝ちゃんと一緒にこの制服を着て働くというのは
No.
無理なのでしょうか。
See, now I don't know. Was that the bad call? No. No, she's sad.
I guess it's impossible for me to wear this uniform and work together with Asa.
No, you should keep trying. Couldn't help but respond immediately to her sigh, peppered murmur. After all, I was just one boy. With a slightly surprised expression, Kareha Senpai looked closely at my face.
My.
She's snickering. She saw through me. She read my mind. She did something. She put something to... She put some sort of puzzle pieces together. She only says that when something's adorable to her. revealed something. Damn it! Just as I was about to try and come up with an excuse, the perfect time, the door opened! Welcomed in by the chime of the bell were 2 new customers.
申し訳ありません。つい話し込んでしまいました。
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking your ear off.
No, I'm sorry.
席の方ご案内いたしますね。
Let me take you to your seat.
Kareha-senpai led me to a 4-person table near the window and turned to walk away. Then, seeming to suddenly remember something, she turned around.
贈り物のことは黙っていてくださいね。
We need to keep quiet about the gift.
Bringing her finger to her lips, she smiled. Asa-senpai sure is a good friend. I murmured this to myself, watching her long golden hair sway as she walked away. When I looked around, I realized that most of the male customers' eyes were following Kareha-senpai. You know that phrase, you love to... I don't remember it exactly. You love to see them, but you hate to see them walk away? I don't think this rings true in this scenario. Beauty can be seen from all angles, or something. I don't know, I was trying to think of something clever. Well, it was completely understandable if you ask me. I'm going to keep coming back here. Not for dirty reasons. I was thinking because of her blonde. Get your mind out of
もっ
there!
と時間なのですよ。
Oh, looks like it's my time.
We're gonna head back to their seats at Mayumi's announcement. As if her voice was the signal to sit down. The door opened!
よし出席取るぞ
If this was an option. Oh, so sad.
Okay, everyone, I'm going to call attendance.
Classroom completely quieted down the moment Miss Benny entered.
あーざっと見渡したところ欠席者はいないようだな
I'm also wondering if I should turn off the voices when I replay for the shorter routes. It might make it go a little faster that way too. Although I'd feel bad for cutting their voices out. Because that is an option, right? Menu! Settings! You can mute. Or maybe... Yes. You can mute them individually. That would be interesting. Mute everyone except the character you're going after? That might be an interesting way to go about it. That might be fun. That might be fun that way. Yeah. Well, since I'm stuck in this menu, sure, make a new one so I don't overwrite the other one.
Doesn't look like anyone is absent.
Ski suddenly raised his hand high and stood up.
ベニ女子少し気分が悪いので保健室に行ってきたいのですが
Miss Benny, I'm not feeling well. Would like to go see the school
そう
nurse.
か次の授業は世界史だったなあと50分ほどで終了だ頑張れ
I see. The next class is world history. It's only 50 minutes long. You'll be fine.
いやそれがちょっと我慢できそうになくって
Really not feeling well.
わかった就業の鐘が鳴ったらとりあえず聞いてやる
Hard
そ
ass.
れまで座ってろ
Okay, you can tell me all about it after class. Until then, sit down.
You're so lovely, Itsuki.
まあ愛にもいろいろな形があるってことだね
Yeah, love takes many forms, I guess.
Didn't face him at all that he didn't get his way. As if he'd been expecting it all along, he plopped right back down in his seat.
ねえねえつちみくん
Hey, Sushimi.
Mayumi tapped my back with a mechanical pencil from her seat behind me. Yeah, let's out.
なんかさ今日のなっちゃん変じゃない
Okay.
Don't you think Natty's being kind of weird today?
Now that you mention it, she does seem a bit off. Usually she just ignores Itsuki's antics at first.
Right?
But then again, Miss Benny is only human. Though it might not be normal for her, I'm sure she gets tired of, like everyone
ド
else.
リバくんと毎日顔を付き合わせるわけだよね普通の教師なら5日もあれば授業ものよ
she does have to deal with Midoriya every day. Any other teacher would have resigned within a week.
よし、そのまま授業に移るぞ。教科書を忘れたなんていう強者は早いうちに自己申告しておけ。傷は浅い方が治りも早いぞ。
Alright, let's start class. Everyone who forgot their textbooks, speak up now. Shallow wounds heal easier than deep ones.
She really did seem fine to me. Miss Benny. On my way back from the bathroom, I saw Miss Benny leaning up against a window. Very unusual. Normally, Miss Benny was the type to stay in the teacher's lounge during break time. She looked lethargic, almost distressed. Miss Benny, are you not feeling well?
ああ、ツッチーか。いや、なんでもない。ちょっと疲れただけだ。
Oh, hi, Sushi. No, it's nothing. I'm just a little tired.
In the normal world, they call that not feeling well.
何？そんな大したことでもない。少し休めばすぐ治る。
It's nothing, really. I just need a bit of
それよ
rest.
りも早く教室に戻っておけ。
Anyway, hurry
そろ
back
そ
to
ろなるぞ。
class. The bell is going to ring soon.
Okay, now she did. That was weird. She forced a smile and walked away toward the stairs. From behind, she seemed stiff. Teaching's gotta be hard. Plus, she was the homeroom teacher for a class with Itsuki in it. That thought alone made me certain I could never do her job. Oh, there's the bell! Rushed back to class. Miss Benny was a pro. What a pro. Even when she wasn't feeling well, her sense of timing was spot on. Put my